what is reality? That's the topic. What is reality? Reality is a word. Okay, it's a word. Words are like icons on your desktop of your computer. And when you say a word, it's like double-clicking that icon, or in some operating systems, single-clicking it. And it runs a program. So like when you say the word elephant, it's not just a word with meaning there, elephant. Boom, the technical meaning, look it up. No, it runs a program in your mind. All the ideas you have about elephants. Okay, they come up to hand. If you keep thinking about elephants and details about elephants, you'll be pulling out more of the details out of that set and out of these. And it's not really just even a set, it's an active process that produces these ideas from memories and whatnot. Now, does the word elephant refer to elephants out in the real world, this extension in the real world of elephants? I mean, in some sense, yeah, but only if you want to call that the secondary meaning. Why? Because when I say the word elephant, obviously I'm bringing up my idea of an elephant, so I'm referring to that. So the words can be the meaning of the word can be put in many different ways. To me, the fundamental primary meaning is this idea. And I say elephant, you get that idea. You hear the word elephant, you get your own idea of elephant. They overlap, but they're unique because I've seen different pictures of elephants. We've gone to the circus at different times and as children or not had seen or not seen elephants in person. So it's the same with reality. The word reality primarily refers to this idea of reality. If someone says, in reality the situation is X, Y, Z, they're saying that their idea of reality includes that. Now, it's predictive if I say the reality is there's popsicles in the freezer. Then I'm predicting that if you go check the freezer that you'll find popsicles, But still, when I say that, when I talk about the popsicles, I'm talking the reality being that. It's that my idea, if somebody put that in, or I had a dream thinking I bought popsicles, or any other reason that you would think of as a glitch or an error, I would say the same exact thing. I'd say, the reality is, and then I'd be wrong. Okay, and so we'd say, well, reality wasn't that. Well, but it was true when I said it in the sense that I was referring to my reality, if I'm being honest. Okay, so honesty is the key, not truth, to reality. Now, skepticism says that it's very important, this part of a word like reality, this secondary meaning out in the real world, the so-called the real elephants, so to speak. It's important, but the perspective of skepticism is that that's the unknown. That's the part of the term that's unknown. There's an infinite set of unknown things about elephants, particular elephants that have lived, all these details out there in the real world, and it's this huge unknown. Now I can go check, and we can use knowledge, predictive, and figure out what will happen if I check, and that's how we get our relative knowledge. But the fact is, there's this infinite set of knowledge about reality that's out there, and I just have a finite set of what I believe and what I can think of, or maybe that's infinite too, but it's a subset, right? It's a subset. So the skeptical point of view is that this huge unknown is very important, okay, and the fact that it can have facts that contradict this subset of what I think I know means that even what I know might be wrong, okay? And that's skepticism. And that's why in the skepticism we have to, what are we going to get a hold of? Well, these ideas, we have a hold of my idea of an elephant. I have access to that. I can work with that. I can only make abstract statements about these external elephants and predictive things that I would have to go check, but about my actual idea of an elephant. Elephants like peanuts, whether it's true, lemmings jump into the ocean en masse, if it's true or not. This is what I think I have. Okay, except for the case of lemmings, I use that example because that's just a myth, I believe. So what we know about these things is separate from what the reality might be. Knowing it is making a predictive assertion about this reality, but it's not the same thing. So the reference of reality is our worldview, and that's basically philosophy in a nutshell. Studying the reality as an idea that we have. What is our idea of it? And It is what we're calling reality.